And what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of Curry Tech. And today we have as I'm recording this video, the RTX 3060 Ti has been launched as of today. And unfortunately, as usual for every other card, it is not in stock and you can't get it. It's another good card that you can't get. So let's just get into it and let's just go over it. The RTX 3060 Ti is on the Die GOA 104 GPU, features 8 gigs of GDDR6, not GDDR6X, and is priced at $400 US, and claimed by Nvidia is actually faster or performs on par with the 2080 Super, which cost $700 based on the Turing architecture rather than Ampere. And the RTX 2080 Super has about around 2,000 CUDA cores, whereas the RTX 3060 Ti actually features 4,864 CUDA cores. And compared to a 3070, for around $100 less, this card is really good for any budget builders out there. It's a good mid-range card. $400 for a performance of RTX 2080 Super, which used to be like $700 on the Turing architecture, is a big generational performance leap compared to last year's cards. The 8 gigs of GDDR6 has a 256-bit bus at 14 gigabits per second, and so far only the reference cards are out right now, and I believe as of today I'm recording, it's December 1st, so tomorrow, December 2nd, the AIB partner cards will be coming out. And getting into the AIB partner cards, companies like EVGA, ASUS, MSI have all announced their cards. Going over EVGA's cards, the 3060 Ti, they're going to have actually two models for the win. It actually features a triple fan design, and also they have a double fan design. And obviously the triple fan card is going to cost a lot more than the dual fan card. That's how it always is with EVGA and every other company. They'll also be featuring the same kind of honeycomb backplate as you see on the screen, making a lot more perforations through the card to allow more airflow through. And also, I believe there's no pass-through as we see. Usually on some of the cards I've seen, they actually have pass-through at the end of the card because the new RTX 3000 series PCB is actually short. So they rather have airflow. They make a little slot at the end of it. I'll show a picture of it on screen. How there's like a little hole. It's not like a hole, but like a pass through for air to come through to the card, and also relieve the card of heat of any sort with the copper pipes. And also MSI has announced for the 3060 Ti, which I'll get into that. They announced not only the gaming, but also the Gaming X Trio and the two Ventus cards. And from what I'm remembering last year, the RTX 2060 from MSI, they only had the gaming. And I never, what's weird for me is because they never had a triple fan card for the 3060, or the 2060, my bad, RTX 2060 on the Turing architecture. It was only just the gaming and then the Ventus. They were only dual fan cards. But I'm guessing because of the RTX 3060 Ti. And as of last year, the Gaming X Trio was not available all the way down to the 2060 series of MSI. So I'm guessing this year it's because of the increase in CUDA cores. So now it's basically having the same power or near a 2080 Ti. So maybe that's why they have the 3-fan model for this card, as in the 3X fan for the Ventus as well. This is a 3060 Ti, so we are referring to the more overclocked higher end model. So once it gets down to the RTX 3060, which there's definitely going to be an RTX 3060, it'll most likely still have all these same variants as well. Just hopefully there might be more in stock at the time. And next up today is, of course, the Asus ROG Strix White Edition. So we finally have pictures of these cards. And as any of you know, last year, the Turing-based cards got all white out card. are the RTX 2080 Ti, the RTX 2080 Super, 2080, 2070, and the 2070 Super. All got white out versions of these cards, and they looked absolutely sick. Like, they looked amazing, but they do cost a lot more, as these will be available for the RTX 3090, the RTX 3070, and the RTX 3080. And these white cards are nice. They boost up to around, the 3090 boost up to 1890 megahertz, and the 3080 is going to go to 1935 megahertz. Asus has been notorious to overclock their cards a little bit more than the reference ones, so that's probably why you see a little bit higher clocks on these cards. And here's some pictures of the card from the side, the backplate as well. It all has it's the same as the gray and black version of the card, just all whited out. It just looks very elegant, clean, nice, sophisticated. But there will be a premium, I think, to this card, as they do cost quite a bit more, and they are not what's the word? They're not made as much as the other cards, because anything in the PC world that is white tends to cost a little bit more, because um, dyeing the card white and having the paint come out really nice like this is a little bit more complicated and harder. Instead of having like a gunmetal gray or gray color, black, those neutral kind of tone colors are more easier to do for these cards rather than white, as white is a very tricky substance kind of dye to put on these metal cards. But it looks really nice. Expect these cards to cost a lot more than the original MSRP, of course. Um, they look very nice. Shrunk their PCB to fit everything. And what I also noticed about, I think the RTX 3090 and RTX 3080 has this, but the memory is on the back. I think it was the RTX 3090 for sure, but the memory modules are also on the front and back of the card. So when you tear it apart, when you're water cooling, I've seen a lot of water cooled builds, and the memory, you have to put thermal pads on the back, because the memory, they put it back there for the shortened PCB. These white cards look nice. MSI is coming out with cards. Colorful is coming out with a card as well. Announced it. It's going to be white as well. There's no, for comparisons in gaming performance, it performs just on par with an RTX 2080 Super, or in certain games above it. Now in rendering and more multitasking work, such as Blender, or the what else? Blender, the BMW performance task and all that. It outperforms RTX 2080 Super. Whether you're editing or rendering something, it outperforms RTX 2080 Super. And in certain games as well, the RTX 3060 Ti competes with the RTX 2080 Ti, which used to be $1,000 card, mind you not, or even $1,300, depending on which one you bought. So that's definitely a significant performance uplift compared to last gen. If you want to know the card that goes against it, the RX 6700 Team Red has nothing to say about this at the moment. They have not released their card yet, as it will be in January of 2021. They'll be releasing the RX 6700 XT model. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell everyone. Anything helps with the channel. I love this channel a lot. So hopefully we keep this growing and maybe even hit 1,000 subscribers in the next year or so. But anyway, peace out. Hope you guys enjoy the video and keep on gaming.